Hi, I'm Tom Whipp. I've worked in technology and cyber risk for over 20 years across both delivery and risk oversight roles. Today, I want to explore a concept that is common in physical security and criminology, but rarely discussed in cyber: displacement. The idea that if we block an attack in one place, the effort simply shifts somewhere else. Criminology research shows displacement is real, but nuanced. It doesn't always happen, and when it does, it can shift in different ways: location, timing, target, or method. Sometimes those shifts reduce overall harm, but there's no guarantee. Physical security guidance from the UK Home Office, ASIS, and general environmental design principles all assume that changing an environment will change offender behaviour, and that these shifts must be understood and modelled. But in cyber, displacement only appears in academic research, with major standards like 27001, NIST CSF, and CIS controls never explicitly requiring an assessment of displacement risk. And as a result, cyber strategies typically focus on strengthening individual controls without considering how attackers will adapt. And there's real danger here. Apparent improvement in one metric can hide that attacks have simply been pushed towards another weak point. The only time displacement doesn't matter is with an untargeted, no follow-up attack, but these are not the high-impact scenarios that keep us awake at night. It's easy to see this effect in street crime. Improved street lighting, CCTV, and police visibility will all reduce burglary in a targeted area, but a proportion of that offending will simply shift to neighbouring zones. Offenders don't stop, they adapt. And the same applies directly on a corporate network. We may patch operating systems or database engines, but attackers simply move up the stack and target application logic. We may tighten admin privileges for Windows, but overlook roles embedded in SaaS or legacy platforms. It's the same behaviour, just digital. And here's the thing: we can model displacement, we just rarely label it that way. Red Team and CBEST style tests simulate this behaviour. If strengthening a control pushes the team down a different route, that is displacement. Results are then written up using the MITRE ATT&CK framework, and that effectively becomes a displacement map. And we can track this across multiple exercises to give us a measurable view of the changes to displacement over time, and reducing displacement should be seen as a core metric for any security program. Real security improvement isn't just strengthening a control, it's understanding how attackers will respond. And my view is that displacement should be a required consideration in cyber strategy, control uplift work, and the evaluation of red team results. If we want improvements that last, we must design with displacement in mind, and measure the behaviour it creates, not just the controls we deploy. So, I'd love to hear your experiences. Is displacement something you explicitly assess today?